Hello, Yap. This is Camille from Millennial Tarot. I ask for you to please forgive this and the state of my room. I just got back from a trip and I'm a little bit jet lagged and all over the place, but I wanted to get you your reading because you paid for it and you deserve it. So, what I have from you is that you want to know where your love life is heading, and someone from the past came up and you want to know whether moving forward is the best option or not. Let's see, do I have any astrological data? No, so we just work off of tarot. Okay, so I'm not surprised some of them in the past came up. Mercury, we're still in the Mercury retrograde shadow, and then Mercury was retrograde for most of December, and that means a lot of things coming up from the past, so it could mean that. But let's see whether you should move forward with this, move back with this person and move forward, and then just in general what's going on with your love life. Right, cut that. Interesting. Love life. Let's see. Alright, so what came up for you is this. So the Ten of Pentacles is you coming into the reading now, which is fabulous energy. Very, very calm, feeling very comforted in your security life, which means financial life, and just your home life. And it could be how you're feeling about this person that just came back in, or how your love life, how you're feeling about your love life. This just generally optimistic. And I got that energy from your email because it's just very casual. So it feels like you're, even if you don't think so, you're kind of on top of things right now as far as money, security, health, and good luck and all that stuff is concerned. And if you can see pictured here, it's a family and two people being together. So you are already coming into this reading, into this new year, with that mindset of this is what you want. You're starting off right off with the 10, and that's beautiful, lovely energy, and congratulations to you. Now, what came up after it was the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands, to me, is the person who is coming back. And the person who is coming back could be a fire sign, because we have wands, so that's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And I don't, they came back into your life, but I feel like the reason it ended was because there was a little bit of a struggle there, a power struggle. So we have this card depicting someone defending their ground, but they're kind of on top of their ground, and they're able to bat it off. And I'm getting that this person coming back into your life is going to cause a little bit of strife with this peaceful situation that you now have. So you can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but your general atmosphere to me, and just what I'm picking up, is that you are a calm, peaceful person, and that this person who you were with, who did come back, I think you said, someone from the past, it ended in a way that was a little bit fraught, and that was a little bit not adversarial, but yeah, adversarial. Not that you guys were physically fighting or that it had to be something super charged and super negative. It could just be this energy of I have to stand my ground a lot. I keep on having to fight with this person about small things. I keep on having to do this, this, this. And the Seven of Wands is coming in, kind of overshadowing this background energy you have, which is peaceful and which is naturally abundant. And because this is a man coming back up, I feel like the guy who came back into your life either was this way to you, or is this way, or the relationship ended that way, or is at least causing you a little bit of stress and causing you a little bit of strife. And it's causing you to question about the ground that you stand on relationship-wise. So we have these 6 wands below here that are fighting with him, and he's on top, blah, 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 blah. And as far as it being him, absolutely, especially if he has high fire energy. But if we're talking about internal states, which is what this is, then this could be you battling off with, well, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I go with him? Well, he made me feel this way, but he also made me feel this way. Should I move forward or should I go back? You know, like what's going on? And it's causing you a little bit of strife. But the reason it's okay is, first of all, you're coming in with everything you need is in your life already. You're coming in with this peace of mind. Even if you don't notice it, take the time to count your blessings because they're all around you. And this could be kind of throwing that for a loop, and you're kind of having to question, well, like, I do stand on this ground, but should I be over here? Should I be fighting with this? You know, and it's kind of clouding it over. But I don't see it as being a big deal because, first of all, you're on top of it. You're elevated, and the ideas, the thoughts of the person, whatever could be bringing you down is there, and it might be causing you confusion, but you have the power to overcome it, not only because you're standing above them, but because this is your general mindset anyway. And then we're ending off the reading with the King of Cups. And, okay, so all these cards could represent people, or they could represent internal states. So I'm going to read them both for internal and both for external. So for these two, you're feeling good with your job, you're feeling good with your life, your friend life, social life is going good, you're feeling secure, you're feeling great health, you're getting good luck, and you keep making advances in your career, and you're feeling good with family. It also just means internally you feel enriched and at peace. Pentacles remind me of being at peace and being with the world and being one with the world and all that stuff because they represent earthly things and just being, you know, just that energy. And then we have the Seven of Wands energy. Could certainly be him trying to fight his way back into your life. It could be how things ended with you the first time. It could be how he is fiery fight energy, if we're talking external. But internally, this could be you also being challenged with this new type of upheaval that is coming in. So if you were starting off here okay with being single or okay with dating or okay with who and what you were with, this is kind of representing a challenge to that mental stability that you have. But I do want you to remember that you have the upper hand here to either make the choice or to do what you want. And you are in complete power. This is very powerful, 10 and then 7 of you being on top. Like, you're very powerful. And then we end with another power card. This is the King of Cups. So let me read this as someone. And someone coming in, or like what the future holds, it could very much be a Piscean type of guy. Pisces came up strongly, but of course cups can represent Cancer as well as the other water one. Crap. Water signs are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So certainly, I don't think it's Scorpio, but certainly it could be Pisces and it could be Cancer. But it comes up Pisces very strongly here for me. And this could be a guy that's coming in where it's the opposite energy of this old guy. And this can kind of be like taking someone back from the past, and this could be like taking someone into the future. So whereas this guy is more adversarial, fighting, even if it's petty nuisances, you know, just throwing you off your balance, this guy is way more balanced, way more stoic. He is the king of his emotions. He's mastered his emotions. He's on this slab and he's moving through troubled waters, and he is okay. He has his chalice in his hand and he's looking forwards for what he's going to conquer. So this is a guy who could be coming in who is the opposite of who, you know, came back into your life. This is someone who's way more peaceful, way more mature, way more fatherly. Like, this is just a regular wand suit. So he's not even knighted. He's not even part of like a court card. And then we have the king, which is the court of all the court cards, who is representing more fatherly, nurturing emotions, and emotions especially because it's a cups card. So it's like an emotional hug or something coming in from someone, specifically Pisces, so watch out for that. But then if we're doing internal states, and I'm going to read this both ways for you, this could be you triumphing past this. So look, we've already started here. This is where you are before this guy came back in. This is who you are generally. 10 of Pentacles, lovely cards. It doesn't necessarily mean celebration, but it could mean celebration, good work-life balance, good finances, good money, good luck, hanging out, feeling comforted, feeling warm, feeling like the earth and the universe are providing you with things. And then you're being thrown off a little because you're asking me this question, and you're like, should I take this guy? Should I, blah, 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 all this stuff. And then you're kind of winning out in the end either way, because the King of Cups has a surety of mind, a surety of emotion. The King of Cups is not wondering whether he should do that or do that. The King of Cups is not fighting anyone off. He has ascended to his throne, and although although he may be on choppy waters and it may feel choppy, he is in complete control. So the story for you here, Yap, is the person who's coming in is a little bit of a fiery, adversarial, shaking things up energy. It could be as innocuous as just being super playful, whereas you're more, you know, introverted. It could be he's extrovert, you're introvert, just anything. But I get that it's throwing you off a little bit. It's nothing drastic. It's nothing dire. If you let him back into your life, it does not spell disaster at all. It just seems like it's a little bit more of a forced fighting energy rather than the peace energy that is you and that is coming up here for you. So should you take him back? Should you not? I cannot say. I'm going to pull, I mean, because it could work out either way. I'm going to pull one more card for the ending here. Let me refresh myself. I honestly feel like moving forward is the option for you. Because in the present position, you're weighing whether or not you should stay with him, and it's kind of a struggle. It's kind of a fight, and we don't want to be with people where it's like a struggle, right? And we have to fight either internally or externally. We want to be assured, and we want to be calm moving forward. So I think this is you kind of moving forward to find other men. But let's clarify. Okay. So clarifying the King of Cups, we got the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords speaks to deceptions, it speaks to thievery. And very strongly, I know it looks upsetting, but what this means is that the King of Cups is moving away from this guy. He is unbothered, and he's even kind of like looking back at the king and looking back at the swords like, ha ha ha, I'm going to steal your peace of mind, I'm going to steal this, steal that, all these things, and the king is just like, anyway, on that way. So this is you remaining unbothered, and I feel like this, once again, could be the guy coming in, stealing your peace of mind, some type of thievery, betrayal, not using his words with integrity, gossiping, and all these things. And the King of Cups is you surmounting it and moving away from that. And then we had, just to clarify the guy, we had the Knight of Wands. So this is another fire energy. So it does not surprise me if the guy who's coming in is super fire, and it's kind of like he's coming in really, really strong, right? And it feels kind of like this, like he's going off to battle here and he's battling here. But then you're kind of more like, I don't know, I kind of want to be peaceful. I kind of want to be chill. So I would stick to who you know you are, stick to what you know that you have, and you are overcoming the situation anyway. You're a very peaceful, sturdy person, very lucky to be you, because you're coming out as the King of Cups. And then we have these three men in the middle, which represents all these type of energies that are surrounding you with this guy who may have come back, and they're not that great. This guy's moving forward on his hunt. He could be coming in too strong. This guy is presenting with an energy that is adversarial, and you might be feeling caught up in that fire, caught up in that energy and that passion that's throwing you off your peace. And then this guy is just straight up deceiving and straight up lying. So it doesn't have to be, you know, I don't want to say that this guy is doing all these things, but there's an energy that is off about him. And we started the reading here, and we ended it here. So it's kind of like the sandwich. The bread of the sandwich is peace. The bread of the sandwich is emotional maturity and feeling assured and moving forward and being unbothered. And then we have all this nonsense in the middle. But you can overcome it. So the question is, should you take him back? And my answer to you would be no. Now, if you did take him back as a friend or kept him on the outskirts or just entertained it lightly, sure. I'm not saying it's going to end in disaster, but because none of these are disastrous cards, right? But it's a funky energy. It's a lot of fire. It's a lot of fighting. It's a lot of deception. And it's a lot of betrayal. So that's the only thing I have to say there. But keep in mind that these cards are you. And it's a beautiful place to be master of your emotion, to move forward unbothered, and to feel completely enriched and nourished and enveloped in an earthly hug with the 10. 10 is the best Pentacles card. So that is my reading for you, Yap. I hope that it didn't talk too much. I also hope that you got any peace and clarity from that, and I hope that if you liked it, you'll recommend my channel and stuff to other people. So I hope that you have a fabulous day out there in Singapore. I can't wait to visit there one day, and I hope that this reading gives you peace, light, and love. I will see you later.